It's a good day on the buffalo range. Nature has provided me with some free targets. .357 Magnum versus Hedgeapples. There's a fungus among us. Hello guys and gals, Buffalo here. Welcome back to the range. I'm down here today just enjoying and having a little fun with my Smith Wesson 627 V Comp. This is a Performance Center Smith Wesson. It's called V Comp because this compensator here on the end, when viewed from the front, shaped like a V. That compensator is removable. It's got a hex screw in here. You can remove it and replace it with a cap that doesn't have the compensator. It actually comes with that in the box. It's a stainless steel revolver, 5-inch barrel, 8-shot cylinder. Now I'm not going to go over everything with this revolver because I've already done a review on it. Don't want to be monotonous to some of my regular viewers, but just for some of you guys that might be seeing this for the first time, just wanted to catch you up on what this revolver is. This thing is actually cut to accept moon clips. So you can clip your rounds together and drop them in the cylinder. I hardly ever use the moon clips. You can shoot this just like a traditional revolver. You can load them up one at a time, and that's the way I usually shoot it. If I were shooting competition or something, or carrying this gun for self-defense, I'd probably carry a moon clip with me. But for me, this is a fun gun. It's a range gun. I don't shoot competition, and I don't carry this for self-defense. Might carry it for some, for a backup gun when I'm hunting or something like that. But mostly, it's just a range gun for me. Do got a Burris Fast Fire on there. I don't think that was on there the last time I showed you this gun. And today, I'm going to be shooting some groups with this revolver. I'm going to shoot a group at 25 yards, and if that goes well, I may shoot a group at 50 yards. I don't know. We'll just play it by ear as I go here. I'm going to shoot, instead of my reloads, I've decided I'm going to shoot. Oh, I wanted to tell you this too. This is what the moon clip looks like without the rounds in it. That's what holds your rounds together for you. This is also the basis for my logo, my channel logo. I've gotten a lot of questions over the years about why my logo has an 8-shot .357 Magnum. A lot of people don't realize that there are 8-shot .357 Magnums out there, revolvers, and this is one of them. And it was the inspiration for my logo. One of my favorite revolvers. I've got 3 or 4 that it's a toss-up between on any given day, but it is one of my favorite revolvers. But back to what I was saying, I'm going to shoot factory ammo today instead of my reloads. My reloads were what I shot those Hedgeapples with. Those were 158 grain Hornady XTPs loaded pretty hot. But I wanted to shoot my groups with factory ammunition because a lot of my viewers at home can relate. They can go out and buy a box of this and try themselves if they want to. But this here is just it's 158 grain, rated at 1296 feet per second. Don't know what barrel length they were using. 589 foot-pounds of energy, and it is just an FMJ flat nose. So that's what I'm going to be shooting. Let's move over here to the bench. I'll set a target out at 25 yards and see what it looks like. The reason I wanted to do this video is when I was zeroing that Burris Fast Fire 3, Chase was over here with me, and he was doing some shooting and I was doing some shooting, and that's one of the things that I was trying to accomplish, was get that gun zeroed, and I think I'm pretty well zeroed, at least with my reloads. So I shot some really good groups, and I thought it was worth getting it out and getting it on camera. Now, that was a different day under different circumstances. We'll see how well I shoot today. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've got one of these NRA B8 center repair targets hanging out there at exactly 25 yards, no more, no less. I've got 5 of these Norma range and training rounds loaded into the cylinder. Nothing left to do but see how close I can put those holes together on that paper. Try to take my time here and let this shooting rest do all the work. I am going to shoot this in single action. Big end frame revolver and that compensator really tamed the recoil on these 357 Magnum loads. I cannot see where I'm hitting, which is a good sign. I can see everything outside the black, so I must be in the black. All right. I can't see, so just gonna have to walk down there and take a look. Alright, so not as good as I had hoped. The other day when Chase was over here, I actually shot 5 shots at 25 yards and they were all touching. That was with my reloads. And also, another thing to consider is I was shooting with someone else. They say, you know, one man sharpens another as iron sharpens iron. Well, a lot of times I'll shoot a little better when I'm shooting alongside somebody who's shooting really good, and Chase is a really good shot. But that's still not too bad for factory loaded ammunition. At 25 yards, we're looking at around 1.5 inches, maybe a little less. I'll take it. Alright, so I actually shot a second group at 25 yards with that same ammo. The results are almost identical. So it appears to be about the best that I can shoot, at least with that ammunition. But I know I've shot better than that. I did it just the other day. So I'm going to try some of my hand loads and see if it actually makes that much difference or not. These are 158 grain Hornady jacketed hollow points. Got 5 rounds in there, and the powder I'm using on these is Power Pistol. So let's see if I can outshoot that factory loaded ammo. I think I may have hit my X. Don't want to shoot my X out. Can't see that one. Yep, definitely hit my X. Was that 5? Yep. I got so focused on trying to keep that red dot on that middle of that target there that I forgot how many I shot. Anyway, I can't see exactly where I hit. I'll just have to walk down and take a look. Now that is what I'm talking about. Wow. See, me and Chase zeroed these the other day, and that's the kind of groups I was getting. I guess that gun just doesn't like that factory ammo as much as it does my hand loads. That's pretty good, guys. If you don't know, that is pretty good for a handgun, shooting off a rest like that even. That is about 5/8 of an inch at 25 yards. Alright, so I think I'm going to end the video here today. I didn't really plan on this being a video showcasing my hand loads versus factory loads, but that's kind of what it ended up being. I actually planned on just shooting the factory loads. I was going to shoot them at 25 yards and 50 yards and see what they look like on paper. But since I didn't like the way they looked at 25 yards, I didn't feel like setting up at 50. And then I ended up shooting my hand load, so it really ate into the video time. So I'm just going to end it at 25 yards. Those hand loads shot exceptionally well. 5/8 of an inch at 25 yards is pretty incredible. I don't care who you ask when it comes to a handgun. And the 1.5-inch groups aren't terrible. And that's what it was getting. I tried that twice with those factory loads. That's not terrible. That's going to do just about anything you need done with a handgun. If you're looking for more accuracy than that, you probably should be shooting a long gun. But I knew that I could shoot it better, so that's why I went to the hand loads. And it does seem to like those Hornady bullets and that Power Pistol combination I was using. So definitely going to stick with that. I didn't change zero when I switched over to the hand loads. I was still holding the red dot on the X of that target. So the point of impact was also lower on the factory loaded ammunition. I didn't change the zero because I had shot this the other day and had it zeroed for my hand load. So I knew I didn't want to change the zero for a couple of boxes of factory loaded ammo, and then when I ran out I'd have to re-zero again. So I guess that's all I wanted to say today. Hope you guys are having a good October out there. One of my favorite months of the year. The weather is so much better, so much less humid. Just feels great out. glad to be at the range on a day like this. So I guess that's all I've got. I'll talk with you guys again soon.